Okay, Dostie here with another view, and we are at the 8th Annual World Telemark Day in Alta, Utah.
And it has been busy.
Yeah, there've been I've seen a lot of smelly knee pads around here.
Yeah, it's
So-
getting stinky.
And I'm talking with Jake Garcia with 22 Designs, and most people are not experiencing this, but a few have. The cam stop is moving forward on the current Lynx, and so then the claw doesn't grab the duck butt. But we got some more ingenuity going on.
So this year, obviously, we got rid of the tab on the main plate. That was seeing some splintering. So as you can see, it kind of runs straight down to the cam stop. Gradual taper that maxes out at the cam stop. And we have changed the tolerance inside of the cam stop to try to hold that cam stop in place. For those people who like to get really low, I think that we've seen some cam stops migrate forward, and that causes some play between the cams and the cam stop. Causes problems with step-in. It'll push down, pre-release.
It won't hold on when you want it to hold on.
It just doesn't work, and you get all pissed off. So the idea with this flex plate is it runs all the way down to the cam stop, acts as a stopper for the cam stop on top of the gradual taper that maxes out at the cam stop. In theory, this is a beta. In theory, this will hold the cam stop in place, and that problem won't exist anymore.
I see another advantage to that. So I think it will, but you can make that whole different sizes, right? Make it different stiffnesses.
Right.
So
yes.
it could be more infinitely adjustable, or more with smaller gradations adjustable.
Telemark skiers are, everybody has their own style, right? Some people like to get really low. Some people like a soft setting. Some people like stiff. So yeah, we can customize the flex plate, create a bigger hole, smaller hole to adjust the flex on the binding. And that, I think, is really important to telemark skiers because everybody has a different style. And I think that's going to solve some problems, but that will be determined. Like I said, this is still a beta. We're still working on it. But we are committed to making sure that the Lynx stands to 22 Designs standards as far as durability and
adjustability. Yeah, and I mean, the only problem I had was I couldn't get the claw up, and it would let go in tour mode. All right, but I think that's been resolved.
So,
because I think it's strong enough tension, and the detents on the cam stop are deep enough.
Deeper cam stops. That was huge. So this whole system, this interface relies on spring tension. A lot of people had problems with the claw flicking up when they were touring. So the idea behind deeper cam stops is they will sit deeper in the cams, or the cam stop, and with a little more spring tension. The springs are about 2 millimeters longer this year. Little more spring tension kind of makes it a little bit snappier, and when you step in, it's not gonna lay down.
No,
and when you're touring, it's not going to pop up.
I haven't had any problems, but I think I'm just one of those guys in a small. I think the people who've been experiencing the cam stop moving forward tend to be the size large.
Yeah.
But so I haven't done that. I don't tend to break bindings. I rely on other people to do that for me.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that it's a little bit softer this year. And I haven't had the cam stop migration, and I'm noticing it's staying in tour mode when I want it to stay in tour mode, and then when I want to switch to turn mode, sometimes I pull it up and I'm already latched in. I'm good with that, and other times I pull it up and I step down and I'm in.
Yeah.
And that wasn't as reliable for a while. So
It wasn't.
I think there's been a lot of solving of problems, and we got we got a new one popping up here. So anyway,
Yeah.
I know you guys are going to resolve it, and this may be the solution. So
Time will tell. And I will say, you know, the Lynx is a modular binding. So if you've got anything from V2 forward and you need replaceable parts, remove the slick pin, take off the pivot strap, slide in a new part. You're covered for 2 years. We'll take care of you. You will get, the most updated version besides the toe piece. But I mean, these toe pieces they're pretty good.
those are solid
They're
toe
pretty
pieces.
good.
They latch real strong. It's a stronger spring now.
Yeah.
It latches in real solid.
And I will say for this year, one more thing. We have extra soft plates and standard plates for folks that feel that the Lynx is too stiff.
Which is a fair number of people. I was kind of in.
Enough for us to.
Yeah, I was in that camp, and I like the new softer flexing main flex plate. It's not such a. Here's the thing: I get on everything because I have to, right?
Yeah.
So part of me wants them all to kind of be the same, so it's not. So it's not such a big change from one to the other.
Yeah.
But it's good. This direction I think is great because it offers the potential for more adjustability.
Absolutely.
It's not is going to be as easy as turning a screw like on the beta version of Lynx, but
Right.
it is adjustable. So I think that's awesome. Dostie here. We're at Alta. It's World Telemark Day, the 8th annual. I hope you got out. I know you got out. You better have gotten out, dropped a knee to spread Telemark.
Cheers.